First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. The relay, and he is in there.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Standing in now, Josh Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pollock giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Eduardo Escobar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to third. Turner has it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 1. The Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Taylor Widener, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line hard deep into left. Peralta is there and he has it for the out.
Batting second.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Next up is Max Muncy, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Whitener is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In there, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hey. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't good.
So here's Cody Bellinger as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 1-0.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here now is Will Smith as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And their runners at the corners now. one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Swing and a line drive. And this is a base hit as the run will come in to score, and they get that run back here in the first.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch two-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll start this one at 274. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Comes set, the 0-1.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
Bellinger at second, Smith at first, 2 out in the inning. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, 2, here it is. Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
The batter will be Gavin Lux as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's safe. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The left fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set, the 0-1.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
2 out, bases loaded. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Varsho recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the D-backs 1. And now here is David Peralta. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
David Peralta.
Now the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Asdrubal Cabrera is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The 0-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
That brings up Pavin Smith. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Hit softly on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting 8, the catcher.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
0-1 the count. Peralta, the runner at third. Cabrera at second with 1 away. Into right field, that's a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He doubled to open up the ball game. Now the 0-1. And he popped him up. Betts on the run. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, David Price.
The pitcher, David.
First delivery to him. Right side, but it's well foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-2.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll look at a fast in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He singled in his first AB. Here's the 0-1 pitch to first. Oh, he makes the stop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Josh Rojas.
The right fielder, number 10, Josh Rojas.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Price ready with the 0-1. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So next to hit is Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-2 from Price. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The next 1-2 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. 1-1.
Escobar stands at first with 1 out. There goes the runner. Hit down the third baseline. Gloved by Turner. And he is in there. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Stepping in now, David Peralta. Liner in there for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pollock has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And a relay to the plate. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Two men on, 2 out, and in to hit next is Dalton Varsho. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Drilled to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, the pitcher, Taylor Widener.
In now, Taylor Widener. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 Dodger error, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Dodgers 2.
The Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. To start the day, they lead the league in a very important category, runs scored. and that is certainly a big source of pride for them. I asked some of the hitters about the reasons for their success, and many brought up their ability to produce runs in a variety of ways. One player told me, whether we're hitting homers or stealing bases and moving guys over, we're always on the attack, trying to make life difficult for the guy on the mound. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Justin Turner.
First delivery to him. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now another 1-2. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bellinger is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, second in fan votes among center fielders in the league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Cody Bellinger is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Standing in now, Will Smith. He grounds it sharply to third. Taken there by Cabrera, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch on the way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here.
The batter,
Didn't
number 9.
quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
At the plate, Gavin Lux, as it's grounded sharply to first. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Now at the plate, here is Nick Ahmed. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The right fielder, number 10.
So stepping in is Josh Rojas. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Now the first pitch here from Price. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Eduardo Escobar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-3.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box,
Now
Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Price ready with the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
6 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that
Now
heater,
back.
0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's Price now on 1-0. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pops this one up. Turner in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 1-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Dodgers 3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
The left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
The pitcher, number 33, David Wright.
Into the box now, David Price, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Two and one now to Mookie.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he'll get back in standing. Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. He's set. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Escobar brings it in, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Here's the first pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and that's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in now, Pavin Smith. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now
there's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
0-1 the count. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Little dribbler up the third baseline. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Taylor Widener grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least 1 run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Eduardo Escobar, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bellinger's got it. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 delivery.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Popped him up. Muncy's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 5th coming up. D-backs out in front, 10-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on the way. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody.
Next up is Cody Bellinger. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. From the stretch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. D-backs lead it 10-3. And now, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading off for Arizona, the third baseman,
Joe Kelly gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Kelly has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. There's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box, Haven Smith, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Cabrera over at second. Smith on at first with nobody out. Changeup taken high for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
1 strike.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Josh Reddick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Ground ball right side. A dive and he knocks it down. But the recovery is too late at first, and the run is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Nick Ahmed is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
First offering, Josh Rojas stands in as he looks at a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
First pitch on its way. Eduardo Escobar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lined hard to center field. Bellinger able to track it down for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Diamondbacks 12 and the Dodgers 3. Joe Mantiply enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Joe Mantiply.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop, Gavin Lux.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Next to hit, A.J. Pollock singled in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down. Austin Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the AB now. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The right fielder.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Mookie Betts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. In the air, down the line in left. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now, Max Muncy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit towards center. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
The third baseman,
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking to minimize the damage here. A high fastball is in there.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Scott Alexander enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 75.
Now to bat, Christian Walker. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And that one yanked just foul. The 0-2 home. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. One gone down the Arizona 7th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another one sent foul. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The 1-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting.
So
the
now
catcher.
into the box is Will Smith. It was a base hit last time up. First delivery to him.
Yeah.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here it comes, 0-2. A bouncer to the left side, taken there by Cabrera, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
So next to bat will be Chris Taylor, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now here's the first offering. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Escobar brings it in, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Pavin Smith.
The center fielder.
First pitch on the way.
Pavin.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher, Dalton Varsho.
The batter will be Dalton Varsho. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Glove by Taylor. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The pitcher, number 35, Joe Mantiply.
Next, here is Joe Mantiply, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball lined towards center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, man. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Nick Ahmed is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 10.
At the plate now, Josh Rojas. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then, boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a debut. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Diamondbacks lead this one 15-4. And now in the box, Gavin Lux. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. From the stretch, there's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1.
In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now it'll be A.J. Pollock. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
0-1.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball 1.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Albert Pujols gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Albert.
First delivery to him. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. David Peralta is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Up. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Third baseman.
Standing in now as Dribble Cabrera as he'll take a look at ball 1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. The 1-1 home.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
To the plate now, Pavin Smith. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame, and he fouls this one off. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1 left for Arizona, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Now back back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bets.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy.
Nope.
Ball one. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2. Line hard toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Behind 0-2 now. Muncy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 14 on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Matt Peacock will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Stephen Vogt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Peacock, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter.
Dodgers are down to their final out now, and that brings up Will Smith. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vogt gathers. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 15-6 the final tally in this one. Arizona posted 15 runs in this one. Taylor Widener earns the win, his second. David Price was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.